Hi guys, today I have a fun video for you. This one is a tag, it's called Makeup Style Tag. And I got tagged by quite a few people this time around and I put it off like forever to do this video, and I just got tagged by more and more people, and the ones that I wanted to tag, they've already all done their own. So now I'm just like in this last place of this tag, and I'm just gonna say whoever wants to do it is tagged by me. So I'm not gonna come up with specific people because I feel they've already all done it, so I'm the last one. So here there are 10 questions. Let me just go through them. The first one is, what kind of eye primer do you use and why? Liquid eye primer or shadow stick? Definitely not shadow stick. I pan those like super slow. They're the hardest products for me to use. I typically just use like say Shadow Insurance from Too Faced or Primer Potion from Urban Decay. Those are the type of primers I would use, or you know, it doesn't matter, drugstore or high-end, but just no color kind of typical eye primer is what I use. And then for question 2, there are 2 parts. 2A, it says, what color eyeshadow makes you feel bold and pretty at the same time? I think this question, if you were to ask me a month ago, it would have been something like deep warm tone, kind of like what I have on today, just reddish tones, rusty colors, and really warm kind of smoky eye. Those were my jams before, and I feel because they're dark and because they're kind of smoky, they make me feel bold. I don't wear them every day and I like how they look on me. But just in the past month, in January, I was panning Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, and I just kind of discovered green eyeshadows on me. I never really tried green eyeshadows on me before because they were too bold, I guess. But I realized I really do like the look. It doesn't have to be like a green smoky eye, just even light greens. I think it's something that I've never really tried before, so I do feel bold even if the color is light, but at the same time I do like how they look, so I feel pretty in them. And 2B, what eyeshadow color do you least like to wear and why? I have to say it's anything purple, so it goes anywhere between like a light lavender, lilac kind of purple shade to the deeper end, kind of like plum-ish colors. I don't know what it is, like I just don't feel they look good on me. A lot of people have said otherwise, because when I do wear purple eyeshadows in videos, and a lot of people say they like that look on me, but for me, I just feel they don't feel like me. That's probably the problem. Like, I don't feel they're really color for me. I don't feel like myself when I wear those shades. So I don't like purple shadows on me, and I used to think it's probably because I'm yellow undertone, and yellow and purple, they're kind of opposite colors. But then think about it, I feel a lot of pink undertone girls also look good in greens, and those are opposite colors than that, you know. So this theory probably doesn't make much sense, but yeah, I just, purples are hard for me. And 3, do you wear liquid or pencil eyeliner, black or brown? Black if I could. I don't mind brown. And for liquid and pencil, I actually do both on a daily basis. So I use them for different purposes. I use a liquid eyeliner to draw a wing if I'm doing a wing look, or at least I would just use a liquid to draw the upper lash line. And then after that, I would use a pencil eyeliner to just do tight lining or just to fill in my lashes. I just don't enjoy using a liquid eyeliner to go between my lashes, and I don't like how pencil eyeliners could be messy for the line, so I do use both on a daily basis. For CoverGirl or Maybelline mascara, CoverGirl, but not because I hate Maybelline or anything. I think it's just back then when I first got started with makeup, I tried a few CoverGirls and I tried a few Maybellines because those two were like the rivals and they're considered the best by different groups of people. And I feel the couple that I've tried from CoverGirl really worked out for me, and the ones that I tried from Maybelline didn't. So I kind of just got stuck with CoverGirl since then. I have to say that it's probably not fair because I haven't tried Maybelline mascara for at least like 5 years, and I just don't think it's a fair review. I'm not saying CoverGirl mascaras are better than Maybelline's because I haven't tried them. It's just that it's like a habit, you know. I got used to CoverGirl mascaras and they always worked for me, so I always just went with them. But this question kind of reminded me, I feel I want to try out more Maybelline mascaras now. 5, if you could have your brows permanently done or not wear any blush for the rest of your life, which would you choose? I'm probably gonna be the weird one. I could choose both, honestly. So my brows, I don't feel I have a really good brow day, first of all, so don't judge. But I feel my brows, the shape of them are really weird naturally. If I don't trim my brows, if I don't do anything to them, then like within a month's time, they're gonna get into like a little, I don't know, like they don't get skinnier towards the tail, they get like fanned out at the end. I have a lot of straight hair at the tail end of my brow, and I have to constantly trim them, unplug them, and it's just so much work. Like every other day I'm like looking to the mirror, try to fix my brows, and yeah, I think getting them permanently done might save me a lot of time actually. But I do have commitment issues, I feel, and it just scares me a little bit. As for blushes, for the longest time in my makeup life, I didn't wear any blushes. Now it's becoming a problem. I buy a lot of blushes, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I go through a lot of them. And I realize I'm not one that needs a variety for blushes. I tend to, like, I don't have a problem using one blush and pan it until it's completely gone, and I don't feel particularly bored with it. So I don't know why I have so many blushes, because it's not really one of the things that I really crave for a variety per se. So even if I don't use any blushes, I'm probably fine. I think so. But since we're talking about blushes, this is a little bit off topic, but you know, today I did a orange blush. It's actually an eyeshadow from ColourPop Yes Please palette, and I just used it as a blush, and I put it a little bit higher than where I would usually place it. It's almost like at the point where I would do my highlight, and I actually like that look. I got inspired by a girl doing like a younger makeup look, and I don't know, it makes the cheeks look a lot more popping and kind of just like plumbing. Yeah, let me know what you think of that look. I think I'm gonna start to wear my blushes a little higher on my face from now on. 6, does your best friend or you wear more makeup? Me? For sure, no doubt. 7, who taught you how to do makeup? YouTube did. I learned all of my makeup tricks from YouTube, all free, which is great. I started probably 2010, 2011. That's when I started watching YouTube. I think the reason was because I started breaking out pretty bad back in 2010, and I never struggled with acne when I was a teenager, so it was a little bit weird. So I started like looking for things that would help with my acne, and then I got a lot of videos that would just teach you how to do your makeup to cover them up. That's how I pretty much got into it. And then because I had to use foundation and concealer on my face, and it almost feels awkward to not have any eye makeup, so I started to learn how to do your eye makeup and whatnot. So that's pretty much the story of it. And I watched a lot of Asian girls, particularly because I think it makes sense. I'm Asian, like, and my eyes, my eyelids are really flat. Like a lot of the tutorials that I watch that are for like hooded eyes, they just don't work for me. When people say, oh, place this color in your crease, sorry, I don't get a crease. I have to create one. So, you know, those kind of things. It's just what I learned from YouTube, and I really like that. You got the variety, you got people who could do the makeup look that you want, and also particularly my face type or eyelid type. I don't know, it's helpful. 8, are you a fan of cream products, blush, bronzer, contour, etc.? When, why not? Not personally for me, but it doesn't mean that I wouldn't recommend it for other people. So like I said, I used to break out a lot, so I would have, and my breakouts are like really huge, kind of like swollen big bumps on my face. If you even go back to my earlier videos in 2016, you can see a lot of those breakouts. They take a lot of effort to be covered up, and even, you know, you can cover the color, but of course the bumpiness, like, it's hard to deal with. Regardless, I spent a lot of time putting down my foundation, concealer, and make sure that they're in place and all that, and putting a cream product on top just makes me scared. Like, some of them they're just hit and miss. Like some of them are great, some of them would lift up your base makeup, and I just don't like that. I just spent like 10 minutes putting down my foundation exactly where it is and where it should be, and now I put a cream blush on top, voila, all of them are gone, and my breakout is like right there. I don't like that. So for that reason, I stayed away from cream products for the longest time, but I do feel they give a good natural look. So I think if you have good skin, cream products could be really amazing. And also for the people who don't wear all the makeup, like if you don't wear foundation but you just want some blush, I think cream blush would look really nice. So I would recommend them to other people, depends on their needs, but I just don't like them on me. Now, are you a project planner? Duh, of course. What projects are you in right now? Let's see, I have one seasonal project right now that is finished 7 by spring, and then all the rest of them I believe are year-long projects. So I got Project Polish, I got Project Pan Porn, Peeping Pan, Finish 18 2018 all makeup, and Finish 18 2018 all lip products. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Number 10, the last one, setting spray. Do you believe in it? Which is your holy grail? Yes, I believe in it, but I wouldn't recommend it to everybody because I feel they're kind of like a particular need product. So my story is that when I used to live in Vegas, when I have to spend a lot of time outside in the 110-degree weather with a really oily face and like a lot of breakouts on my face, with that particular need, I think setting spray worked great on me, especially Urban Decay All Nighter. That's all I used for years, and I feel it really helped me to prolong the wear of the makeup on my face with the extreme weather condition and my just oiliness all around. But now we're living in a much colder climate and my face isn't as oily as before anymore, like it's much more balanced. I don't feel setting spray really do that much for me anymore. I think the makeup is gonna last long enough already. Like I really don't need the extra help from setting sprays. So in short, I think they do work, but it's just that not everyone needs them. And my holy grail, like I said, for the longest time it used to be Urban Decay All Nighter. I think it's much better than other setting sprays, and we're only talking about setting sprays, right? Like we're not talking about hydrating sprays or anything like that. Only the ones that I would prolong the wear of your makeup. I think All Nighter works the best, even though right now I just recently got a new one last month from OFRA, and that one is the fixer spray, and that one I think works just as good as All Nighter. It's bigger size, it's cheaper, but All Nighter's nozzle works better. Beside packaging, beside price, I think they work equally good. So I'm really impressed with that product as well. So I would say those are my two holy grails right now. So that's it, guys. Like I said, most of the people I wanted to tag had already been tagged, and I'm sure I was tagged by a lot of people already. I didn't keep track of them, but I saw my name popping up quite a few times. So I'm not gonna bother to have everyone linked down below. I think I would just write down a few that did it like first, so that you have something to try to watch. I don't know, if you really want to watch more about this tag, just search the title in YouTube and I'm sure you can find a lot more. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.